You're not actually supposed to go. It's obvious that I'm mad and I'm upset, so you're not supposed to go.
Women have a way of complicating things.
Hello, friends. Trace amounts of science. I thought we'd get into some nice girls. I know it's Nice Guy November. We've been doing a lot of nice guys, but I feel like we should balance the scales a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? It also means I get to do my girl voice, which is super fun. So, thank you guys so much for being here today. Let's get into it. Let's start off with a nice girl daydream. There's a young black guy sitting next to me on this flight. His phone rang and it said, "Baby doll." I dare him to try to holla and say he's single. And somebody bursts that bubble right away and says, "How could someone be minding his business?" And then you invade his privacy and assume that he wants to talk to you, and then make up a scenario in your head and be offended in advance. Is everything all right with you, dear? Absolutely it is not. But people, it's fun to go through these little, possible interactions in your head. I get that. The difference is, posting it on social media. What the fuck? You're trying to manifest this into reality? It's weird. It's really weird. Anyway, next one. You are but a pawn, which I control. She says, I just want a guy I could fall in love with, but never actually be official, and let me do whatever I want. And Opie gives ellipses, thinking, loading, and then he says, yeah, you should probably find a cuck. She says, WTF is that? Opie says, it's a guy that lets his wife bang other dudes and gets off on it. And she says, hell no. I like my guys to be protective and jealous over me. What? Opie says, you obviously see how that conflicts from what you just said 2 texts earlier. She says, LMFAO. I want my men to want me and be jealous over me, but know that I'm still doing whatever I want. And Opie says, yeah, that makes no sense. I'm looking for this very specific and weird thing that doesn't exist. Oh, well, good luck finding it. I can't waste no more time on this. Our next Opie says, a good friend introduced me a nice girl. She is over in Germany for a year, and we had a quote-unquote date. Yeah, I dodged a bullet. Hey, just wanted to talk to you about yesterday. Opie says, okay, hey, go on. I'm a bit busy right now, so just write it out, and I'll read or respond to it later, all right? If you say so. So I just wanted to understand, we go out, have a nice dinner, have a nice walk, we talk. We obviously liked each other. I invite you over to me and you come along and we talk more, we drink more. I'm getting nice and drunk. Everything good so far, yeah? I'm more drunk than you and I make it clear that I want to do it, but you wouldn't do it with me because I want you to be sober when we do it. That's what you said. Like, what the F is wrong with you? Yeah. I'm trying to be a gentleman and also not have a possible, police investigation into our actions tonight. That's how it goes these days, okay? You aren't mad at me. You're mad at feminism. I bet if I wasn't such a nice person, you wouldn't have waited a minute to stick it inside and do it. Why does nobody ever want to do it? And even worse, I already prepared myself for it. Oh, there's preparation that has to be done, huh? Why don't you go into deep detail about that? I shaved everything, front to back, to be nice and clean. I shaved my legs. I even plugged my bunghole to be ready to do it. But oh no, doing it drunk is not cool anymore. Duh, what an idiot I am, right? Is this really all about that? You have some deeper self-image problems going on, is what I surmise. Am I that ugly to you? See? Did it stink all the way up that you got like so disgusted with my clown pocket? Yeah. Smells like cheddar cheese and foot fungus.
That shit stank, don't it? Ugh.
You didn't even try to accidentally touch my boobers or my backside when we were walking. WTF? Vanessa told me that you're a cool dude. Let me guess. Vanessa got to do it, right? I bet Vanessa got to do it until her brains fell out. If I were blonde and beautiful like her, then you would have immediately licked me, and don't even try to deny it. You bitches always get you guys, and we never get anything. I hate you, and I wasted my day and got nothing. And Opie just says, K. Probably not the response that she was expecting, but about what she deserves. I'm not going to waste time and energy explaining this entire thing to you. I'm sorry you had expectations that weren't met. Next time, try and not do that. If this was behavior from a dude, it would be rightfully skewered. I'm honestly glad to see OP out here having some respect for himself, and others for that matter. But she was just looking for a bad boy. Whatever, good luck out there, bitch. We gotta move on. This OP asks, what is this toxicity? Toxicity, it is. Me as a girlfriend. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I mean, I don't really hate you, but I'm like having a moment. So I hate you, but you can freaking reply, damn man, how dumb can you be? Love me, WTF. Oh, I love you. Whatever.
Men, we don't know what we did.
Yeah, that's not gonna work out well. Draw your line in the sand, say I will not be spoken to this way, and yeah, if no response, then fine, no response. Next post, what a sweetheart. Confessions from UC Berkeley. 1882. I'm financially not the same as my boyfriend, and it's beginning to bother me. I don't know what 1882 is. But as an answer to your central point, break up with him if it bothers you. That's easy. My family makes triple his family. My mom is a position 6 ranks higher at the same company as his dad. Mom and dad are capitalized. She's like, yeah, every woman is supposed to be lower than every man at the company. Are you not a woman? Where are you coming from with this? Opie says, I'm coming here to Cal on OOS tuition. He's at the state school getting financial aid. Yeah, what a loser. Are you just posting this to make yourself feel better? That's exactly what it is, isn't it? His entire existence is just so you can feel better than somebody. And still, he's probably going to excel at life more than you because you waste time doing stupid shit like this. Anyway, we own 7 properties. His family has 2, and that's just our families. I work and make quite a bit of money, so I've been able to buy him upscale gifts, but he only bought me a $30 present on Valentine's Day, and I'm still upset about it. And not even on time because he had to wait for it to go on sale. Oh my god, gross. Who shops at sales? You definitely don't want to be with somebody who knows how to budget their money. I'll tell you what's going to happen in 1 generation or less. Mommy and Daddy are going to hand the 7 properties over to this bimbo, and she's going to turn it into cocaine. There you go. 10 really hard and fast years coming at you. But honestly, truly, seriously, stop doing this. Just let him go if you feel that caught up about it. I have an internship this summer that's prorated at his dad's yearly salary. He has no internship. He's a good guy. He's of the right caste. He's in an okay major, CS, but I resent him for not being able to spoil me. I want to have something to show off. I don't want to be disappointed with a Zales ring down the road. You get what you get, and you're gonna like it. The only reply I could see says, yeah, you should definitely break up with him so he can find someone much, much better than you. I think that about sums it up. You're a very one-dimensional person. I don't know if you have all that much going on aside from like how other people perceive you, and it's just a really weird way to go through life. I don't know why you do that. Viewing every moment of your existence as a like, how would this look on Instagram? It's psychotic, okay? He deserves 1,000% better. Our next OP says, because trust and noticing attractive people shouldn't be normalized. That's right, you can't notice things. It's current year. How are you still noticing things? I remember this chick I was dating told me to pick any girl I know from my Instagram and we'd ask her for a threesome. So I picked a chick and she said, unfollow her right now. Now I know who you want to bang. Cool secret pro life hack to increase your own insecurity. Sure, man. Whatever. You want to feel that way about it? Most dudes I know, especially at our age, you recognize that as a trap. But I guess the young ones, they gotta find out the hard way. Moving on. This OP says, step your game up, man. Men? Sure. Women are crap. Well, if you spent less time dating women who support the slaughtering of animals, what do you expect? Vegan women like me are nicer, more respectful, and we care about humans and animals. Men, step up your game. Stop dating non-vegan bitches. No, yeah, totally. The way you catch this one is ask her how she feels about abortion. Let's have that philosophical argument. She's not ready. She ain't ready. I'm also not ready. I really just say things like that to get under people's skin. It's a compulsion of mine. I know I've got a lot of work to do too. This YouTube channel is part of the whole thing. My therapist said I should. None of that's true. Okay, moving on. Whatever. I don't care. This OP says we aren't dating. OP says Ariana is my cousin. Nice Girl says not in Alabama. I mean, yeah, kissing cousin. They're still a cousin, though. Opie says, why are you so concerned about every friend/relative that I have that you've never met, lol? Nice Girl says, because you might be cheating on me. And Opie says, bitch, what? We aren't dating. Nice Girl says, you don't know this. It's never going to happen, especially now. Mostly because you're presumptuous. I don't like that in a partner. That's my job, to be the presumptuous one. This is stupid. Moving on. This OP says, the truth comes out. My former best friend who I ended up dating, and then it killed off our friendship when things went south. Yeah, tale as old as time. I don't know why you decided to do that. I guess give it a shot, you know. Could have gone real good, except for the fact that it didn't. Anyway, she says to him, I honestly don't think I liked you. I liked the attention you gave me. The fact that you'll listen to my good and bad days. That's like a pretty shallow thing to say. I want you around, but only like as long as you worship me. I don't actually want to have to send anything back your way. Opie says, yeah, okay, go on. It's fine, just get it off your chest. She says, that's that. I have nothing to say, laughing with tears. Yeah, that's it. The truth laid bare. She's waiting for your reaction now. And OP's reaction is to say, I'm glad that you can tell me that. The truth comes out in the end. You never even liked me for me. WTF? You liked the attention. It's not even like that. WTF? These are literally the words you said. Opie just says, oh, and she says, you're taking it the wrong way. I think I'm taking it exactly how it was meant to be taken. You wrote the words, wrote them, not said them, where like sometimes you let something slip. But you wrote them down and then you let them fly. While you were writing it, read it once you were done writing it. You're like, yep, looks good. I don't see how it could possibly be interpreted any other way. I'm glad OP got up and out. This woman has more than a few things to work through, so good luck with that. I guess stick around for all that. This OP says, not sure if this counts, but it probably is close enough. OP says, yeah, we can meet up and go through the project. Looks easy enough. We could finish it quick. And she says, okay, just don't try anything. You were talking about your girl lads class, and I don't want to interfere with that. I've been the other woman before, and I don't want to ever do that again. Strictly the project. You're like three steps ahead of where we currently are, okay? I saw you staring at me last class, and I don't think you should be doing that if you have a girl. And Opie says, well, you brought 3 honey buns to class, and I was staring because I thought you'd offer one. You didn't. I'll get a new partner. It's all good. Yeah, she wants you to make the move, but she's putting up just enough resistance so she could be like, oh no. It was totally him that pursued me. You're a monster that sits there and eats 3 honey buns like. I don't think so. Never in life. I don't care how many times you tell me about being the other woman. You're never going to be a viable option for me, okay? And that is the strategy around what's happening here. She's like, yeah, I've dated people before, for real. Only man you ever been on a date with is Colonel Sanders. Get the hell out of here.
Get your ass back here, boy!
Alright, we gotta move on. I just said goodnight, but now I'm gonna throw a tantrum if you say goodnight back. Yeah, we're playing some little games here. She says, go to bed. And Opie says, I am in bed. Then go to sleep and we'll talk in the morning. And Opie says, well, I gotta brush my teeth first. She says, night. And he says, good night. She says, why are you being this way, Opie? Do you even freaking care anymore? I'm literally laying in bed freaking crying over you. Do you understand this? Do you even give a damn? Well, maybe you should have expressed that first. I'm feeling unwell about the current state of our relationship. Oh, well, let me stay up and we can talk about that till 4 a.m. if you want. I'll patch things back together with you. That is how much this means to me, okay? But instead, it's like I'm going to push you away and expect you to chase me, and it doesn't make any sense. My wife still does it, admittedly, but it's a lot easier to run into the other room and hold her until she stops hating me than to do it through text message, you know? I'm not willing to do it through text message. OP, of course, he's young, doesn't really pick it up probably, so he says, you told me to go to bed, and you said goodnight? I'm so confused right now. I know, son. You'll learn the game in time. It's okay. She says, you're not actually supposed to go. It's obvious that I'm mad and I'm upset, so you're not supposed to go.
Women have a way of complicating things.
Okay, but for my own mental sanity, I am going to go, though. I don't have the time, patience, inclination to sit through all of this. If you'd like to have a conversation like an adult, let me know. But I'm not going to go chase you around just because you gave me a pouty face. Takes a while for nice girls to get it. We have yet another demonstration here. So let's get into that. OP says, my peak has been hitting a nice girl with a SpongeBob meme. All right, we'll look forward to that. She says to him, Opie, I know it was unfair to you, and sorry things turned out the way they did. I used your kindness as a crutch to feel like I had something to fall back on, and you shouldn't have been that. You treated me so well, and I took advantage of you, and now every time I want to sleep, I think about how you felt next to me, even when I'm with him. I understand if you've moved on, but I want you to know if we could meet up and talk more about things and see where we could go from here. Yes, I chewed you up and spit you out. Would you let me do it again? OP thankfully has some spine. And he says, nice girl, I really hope you don't think saying sorry is just gonna patch things over. You screwed me over before, and to be honest, I shouldn't have let you in a second time. Yeah, see? It would be the 3rd time now. That would complete the charm, and then she'd be in your life forever. You don't know how much of a bullet you dodged just now. OP says, we ended up going pretty far with it. I know we never defined what we were, but still, with the way we acted, I honestly thought that we were going to be real. So when I asked you if you wanted us to be real and you hit me with, I'm not a good person to be with right now, I thought giving you time and just keeping up the routine we were in was going to lead you into it. Then you turn around and start dating someone. I mean, I kind of knew, but it still hurt. Gosh, that glimmer of self-awareness. I'm not a good person to be with right now. You can just lop off the to be with right now. You're not a good person. I appreciate you letting me know, but now I gotta leave. Anyway, Opie says, I want to be childish and hurtful and say things to you that you probably don't want to hear, but just the thought of you makes me tired at this point. That's real, bro. I wish you luck, though, to be honest. I genuinely care for your mom and hope she gets better. And no, I don't know if I've moved on. I don't think anyone ever moves on, but I'm trying, and yeah, I think I'm doing all right. I don't want to meet up with you anytime soon, though. Thank you for giving me my stuff back. Good night, and best of luck, Chief. He hit her with the Chief, dude. That's almost worse than, like, buddy or pal, isn't it? Can you at least just tell me if you're already dating someone? Opie says, lol, where do you get off? That was the reason for the whole apology. Trying to crack that door open again so I can do some snooping. She says, please. And Opie says, I'm not dating anyone. And even if I was, why does it matter to you? Can she do what I did? Look, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. You're just like other girls. Every other girl can do the thing that you did, okay? It's not special. Opie says, Lamau, what do you mean? I just said I'm not dating anyone. Stop reaching. Go back to your boyfriend, nice girl. I'm gonna delete these messages, and if I wake up in the morning, I'm not gonna hold this against you. What the hell is if I wake up in the morning? That's concerning, bro. You alright? She says, what if I leave him? Then OP says, then you would be single. I love this Stonewall, man. Also, you would hurt another person for your selfish-ass reasons. Bro, slapped her in the mouth with that. We're not kids anymore, nice girl, so grow the fuck up. Love this. I'm not going to be there to make you feel okay anymore. Figure that out for yourself. If you want to leave him, then do it. But don't do it thinking that we're suddenly going to be in a relationship. David, please. Please what? Don't leave. Yikes. It's even more than yikes, man. But at least you figured this one out, you know? You didn't put a baby inside. You didn't put a ring on it. Like, it's easy to walk away at this point. Good. Let's walk a little faster. A light jog would be good. He says, Thor, don't make this more complicated than it really is. I told you at the end of it all, I'll still be here, but I also told you that it's really only for your mom. What the hell, bro? I thought the mom was dying. You trying to get one more crack at it, though? It's an awful joke. I hope your mother feels well soon. And David has the equipment to make it happen. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. Nice girl says, friend said she saw you at Walmart with someone. Who is she? Hilarious, dude. You got eyes everywhere, huh? Opie says, wow, honestly, truly, just, holy shit. You had to know she was off her rocker. The mask absolutely slipped before this, didn't it? OP says, yeah, she was just a coworker helping me out. Stop reaching. Nice girl says, helping out with what? That shouldn't matter. Is it her? OP says, stop trying to make something up out of thin air. Go to sleep, drink water, delete this whole convo. I'm not dealing with any more of this. You think you block her. Does she say that she loves you? Oh, but if you blocked her, you wouldn't have got to send her the SpongeBob meme. Does she say that she loves you? You didn't say it either, so what does it matter? I love you. Oh my god, like that's gotta turn the whole ship around right now. You stupid. OP just says, you're $1 short and a day late on all that. She says, that doesn't change the fact that I love you now. Don't you realize this is all at my own convenience? She says, I think I always have. It's just been hard to see it. You think you're living in a fucking rom-com, don't you? This is over. Opie says, nice girl, you don't love me. And don't lie to someone like that ever again. She says, pick up. OP, please pick up. And OP says, no. Oh, it's wonderful. You love to see it, honestly. Lots of you got self-respect dripping out your ears. I know, nice girl, I know. It's hard to live with the consequences of your own actions, but the sooner you start, the easier it'll be. So, you got a little push out of the nest. And I think that might be just what you need. I do love the SpongeBob meme as well. Does she tell you she loves you? Well, apparently you didn't either, so weird time to bring that one up. Just throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. It's pathetic. But I think the pathetic things are what help me to enjoy nice guys and nice girls the most. Anyway, we'll move on into our next post. So apparently, I'm a total jerk for going to work. Nice, that rhymes. She says, what's your zodiac sign? OP says, Leo. Yours? Gemini. Nice. I guess. I mean, you don't like it? What? I have heard Gemini, they're a little bit two-faced, you know. Leos are far too proud. I don't know if this is going to work out. Luckily, I get to be a Sagittarius, aloof and untethered. OP says, if I remember correctly, Leo and Gemini get along together pretty well. Yeah, but it's average, I guess. Don't base the whole thing on that. That's stupid, okay? Zodiac is supposed to be just like a fun little thing that you can talk about, maybe. You're not supposed to actually live by it. That's what an insane person would do. Like I wouldn't have gotten with my wife, who is a Pisces. Just be like, oh, the stars said we shouldn't. I guess I just cut that entire branch of the future off. Don't see what lies down that road. That would be so sad, dude. Anyway, OP says, well, my memory's a little fuzzy on the compatibility pairings and whatnot. Trust me, OP, she looked it up just now. So I'm about to head into work, so my replies won't be as quick, unless you'd like to pick it up in the morning. Then she sends a bunch of sad emojis or whatever and says, you don't care, I will leave forever. Alright, see you later then. OP says, I care, I just need a paycheck for food and shelter and stuff. Whatever, bye. Yeah, I guess I dodged a bullet there, didn't I? What? You boys are all the same. You were talking to a man. A working man. Have a good night. They call me the working man. That's a good song by Rush. Anyway, I will guarantee you that this woman does not understand what work even means. She's like, why don't you just go on a date with somebody if you want food, or live at their house if you want shelter? Because that's being a leech, isn't it? You need to be stable, be able to support yourself, not be beholden to another person, whether that's your boyfriend, mom, dad, the nanny state. I don't know, man. It seems like a strange way to go through life, but also a not uncommon way to go through life, which really does make me sad. Probably just because us boys are all the same, always working at your jobs. Ugh, how dumb. Okay, cool. Well, good luck with whatever it is you do. You know, the nothing and all that. We'll move into our next post. This OP says, you don't have a choice. And it's tagged as obvious satire, but I don't know these days. If a fat chick wants to do it with you, you have to do it with her. I don't think I want to. Listen up, men. If a fat woman approaches you and wants to do it with you, you have to do it. No ifs or buts about it. First of all, you should be freaking honored as hell to have the opportunity to do it with a big, beautiful goddess. No, I am honored, really. I am flattered, but I don't think I want to do that. I've only got this one sack of flour, you see, and I don't want to have to use it to roll you in it and find the wet spot. You know what I'm talking about? More importantly, you have to oblige, as she says, because if you say no, you're actively oppressing her with your BS ridiculous standards of beauty. And let's face it, what you think is beautiful doesn't matter, because she can be as fat as she wants. It's her body, not yours. Yes, and it's my body, not hers. This is not a two-way street. By impressing her with your fat-phobic BS, though, you're likely going to be triggering her, or thus violating her and her identity, and by violating her so viciously like that, you are, in fact, committing a heinous crime. Yeah, maybe this is satire. It's like so obliviously unaware. But I guess the question then becomes, why would anybody spend their time to make something like this? Just to make you dislike fat people even more because now supposedly fat women feel entitled to your body? I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I'm lost in the sauce, okay? I've been through 2016 where Tumblr took over everything and SJWs were everywhere and legitimate arguments were made like this. Somebody please help me. I'm trapped in hell and I don't know what is real anymore. So we gotta get away from this post. This post is what's doing it to me. Maybe I can escape if we get far enough away. Let's keep on scrolling. This guy's dating an insane woman. Because it's a totally natural thing to take a picture of yourself with a spoon on your head. Are you home? Yes, babe. Take a picture with a spoon on top of your head. He says, why? And she says, to prove that you're home. Okay, wait. Here's a picture of me with a spoon on top of my head. What? You could have taken that yesterday. Why the fuck would I take a picture with a spoon on top of my head yesterday? Okay, let me explain to you how the metadata of a picture works. She's gonna be hacker man in no time flat. If you could focus energy like this into something constructive, Jesus, you could change the world. She won't, though. She'll be like, oh my God, are you at home right now? What the fuck? I just saw somebody who looked like you walking with some chick, so you have to take a picture with a spoon on top of your head. I couldn't do this. I don't have the energy for this.
What more do you want from me?
Are you guys young? You gotta be really young. I'm not doing it. Thank you so much for watching, friends. Sign up on the Patreon or the YouTube memberships if you'd like to support us even further. We got a fourth wall if you're looking for some merch. Working on some new designs, working on some new shirts, as always. Please do go check it out. Of course, if you can't support financially, that's fine. Maybe share the video around. That's a free thing that you could do that's like really effective. Word of mouth, absolutely priceless. But no matter what you decide to do, how you spend the rest of your day, I want you to remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely deserve it, and I shall see you in the next one. So until then, bye-bye.